Happy New Year's, Gagas, and Lady Gagas. This year is ours. Wish you health, laughter and happiness. Now enjoy the video. 28. My hobbies are shopping, hiking, and getting drinks with friends. Having bad day, so let's make it even worse lol. Do you even have lenses in your glasses? I bet your junk looks like someone dropped a ham sandwich on a barber shop floor. Hardest day of the year for you must be trying to remember which of your kids go to which house on Father's Day. Aging narcissist. I feel like you try really hard to look mid. So happy I'm married. To think this is what's out there now. What bartenders take home after last call? My girlfriend wants to get roasted. Go hard on her. Why does your girlfriend look like a teenage male bad guy from a 90s movie? You've hit rock bottom when you post pictures of a homeless dude and call him your girlfriend. You forgot to switch to your rear camera, dude. I think you took a selfie. She's cute in a boy next door kinda way. Flannel shirt and hat on backwards. She's another girl's girlfriend. I think she is catfishing you in real life. Both of you could do better. That nose looks like it won 2 Stanley Cups. You can put fake nails on a lesbian, but she'll still be a lesbian. Go hard on her. Sorry, that's mission impossible. Do you notice there isn't as much hair compared to before you were dating her? She looked like a homeless person that plays a guitar on the side of the road. I've always wanted to date a Pearl Jam song. Yeah, I'm a gamer, so what? This is one loot chest that is empty. Yeah. Pretty sure you only hang out with guys, cause you want to avoid the drama. Good thing you clipped your pointer fingernail, because that's the only thing that'll be going inside you. Dude, you look kinda feminine. 27. I work in the death industry. I don't know how to ride a bike. Death industry like it adds any extra edge, like, whoa careful there, you might cut someone with all that edge. Wednesday Adam's apple. You tell dead people your pronouns instead of just leaving them in peace. Wow, funeral industry must be desperate to hire someone if they pick up a person that wants the job simply because it's their vibe. Congrats, 99% of the time you look stupid. You look like you're less fun to be around than most of your clientele. Death worries about feeling the cold hand of you. Cosplaying daily as a sleep paralysis demon is some next level I'm confident enough to regret this later. Hi, I'm 23, Los Angeles born and raised, Newsom 2028. But anyways, I was in a Thai $$ video once, and also I danced a rich homie Kwan at the man. Man, 40 is going to hit hard when you realize tatars aren't a personality. You're also ignorant enough to believe that you won't actually regret this later. Yet not confident enough to go filterless. So sad. When roasting, a layer of fat helps the meat become more tender. 26-year-old grad student. Opera singer. Opera singer how? You the fatsetto? You're 26. Geez man, were you born on a leap year or something? That's where my toilet bowl brush went. Pissed at Gen Z, because none of them understand the have you seen my stapler bit. Didn't you try to steal some dinosaur eggs from Jurassic Park? You look like a clown without his makeup on. There are zit-popping videos that are more attractive than you. You look like a Care Bear after being dragged through a sewer. You're kinda like Rapunzel, except instead of letting down your hair, you let down everyone in your life. Also you look like discount Pam from The Office. You have the skin complexion of raw chicken. Well, I think I got my life in order. Nothing you say will get to me. I really don't see what your uncle saw in you. Does your mom ever complain about all the noise you guys make in the garage during new metal cover band practice? Budget Jason Momoa. You look like the physical embodiment of everything vegan friendly. You look like the person who walks around barefoot and just has to mention that they are vegan. You look like I've probably never heard of your favorite band. His shirt says I like Vans, but everything else says I like living in a van down by the river. Boyfriend thinks you're gonna make me cry. Be original, jackasses. You'd be the second most attractive employee at the third best Waffle House in my city. RoastMe is the last place you should be during transition, my friend. The skull on the thigh represents the last dude who caught a whiff going downtown. Black leather couch, exactly as expected. The wave in your hair really complements your beach of a forehead. How many pics did you have to take before you thought it looked like you were just casually showing your leg tattoo? I got a full night's sleep actually, why do you ask? Is your right eye mad at me? If resting face was a disease, you'd be patient zero. You're like gluten. No one notices when you're not around, and we don't really care when you are. Whenever you say good morning, 2 people respond at once. Definitely wasn't beauty sleep. Your eyes are like the stars, not because they twinkle, but because they are so far apart. You look like a bird. Make me hate myself more than I already do. You strike me as someone who has a boyfriend in prison, who will dump you when paroled. That's the girl from The Ring who climbed out of TV now. Feel old yet? They say life is full of ups and downs. Looks like you got most of the downs. Your part is crooked. Your face is a roadmap of sadness, pain, failure, misery, and resignation. You look like you live in your boyfriend's room at his mom's house. You stay in the room and make him bring you food because his mom hates you. Your kids are lucky your mother got custody. I remember girl like you freshman year. They go in thinking they are cute, but by the end they have 20 pounds and a nicotine addiction. Please don't go too hard, his ego is higher than everyone around him. His fetish is walking around a store in clothes that match the uniform and telling people the wrong aisles to find stuff. Where's my hug looking dude? $75,000 of student loan debt. Makes their gun recommendations to people less than half his age. You literally look like the reason why women are afraid of blind dates. Try to look natural. Inserts single finger into his pocket. He's been on his high horse ever since he got asked to fill in for the junior assistant department manager at the local sporting goods store. The toughest kid in Sunday school. Guys, be careful, dude looks like he's one game of 10-pin and a trench coat away from unleashing his anger. Come up with some decent insults this time. Head like a sniper's dream. You look like a light bulb with insomnia. If they ever do a live action American Dad, all you've gotta do is shave your head and you're Roger, the giant head and grey complexion you've got down. I found Megamind's wife. You look like a loaf of uncooked bread. You look like a rejected Tim Burton character. Your head is longer than a Monday. You're attractive, in the sense that your head has its own massive gravitational pull. I feel like, if I insult you, you'll telekinetically throw me across the room. A reverse Lord Farquaad. I can do this in one emoji actually. You look like an upside down ketchup bottle that's been bloated by the sun. Your face has the same shape as an acoustic guitar. 21. Majoring in psychology and working with the elderly. A friend said I look like a great pluck too soon in these scrubs. Be more original. If you are not a single mom on Tinder who thinks she is way hotter than she is, then you will be soon. Aiden is miking looking ass. If skimmed milk was a person, I'd like to study the psychology behind choosing that haircut. Enjoy picking the easiest indecisive career path and telling everyone, I just love to help people, which we all know is a cover up for, I'm not really good at anything. They say people go into psychology either to help others or to figure out what's wrong with themselves. You're clearly the latter. 18. Say something more interesting than painfully average. You have the hair density of an 85-year-old cancer patient. You're the personification of zero effort. There's nothing average about that parking lot forehead or giant space between your eyes. Painfully well below average. Biggest accomplishment of my life is a 36 on the ACT. 6 years later I'm living with my parents and working at a salad shop for minimum wage. I was sent home by a 19-year-old manager for making salads too slowly. Reddit, toss my salad. Your handwriting looks like what my mum's does when she is pretending to sign a card, as if it's from our dog. You look like you eat sponges. You are like the type of kid a teacher talks about to prove that test scores mean nothing. Maybe you should work in a movie theater and make popcorn, since you're already producing butter on your teeth. Make the salads faster, idiot. How did you get a 36 if you can't figure out how to repeat lettuce, toppings, dressing in a timely fashion? Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. See you soon. Bye and love you.